Hey guys, it's Laura, the host of the Empowered Traveler Show. I'm a traveler of 8 years, as well as the founder of Nomadicare, where you can go get matched with a vetted recruiter and go live your dreams. In the last video, we had just gotten done talking about bill rates and how companies even come up with the total amount of money they're able to pay us in the first place. So here we are with our total amount of coffee/money, and we are going to talk about the first stop this money goes in the train to get to us and what we get paid. So the first stop in our world is usually, most of the time, at this place called VMSs or MSPs. Let's first get on the same page about what a VMS and MSP is anyway, and why they get a piece of our total pot of money. A VMS is a software system. So put yourself in the shoes for a second of these hospitals. A hospital is short-staffed. They know they need you as a traveler to come in for 13 weeks. They know how much they're willing to pay you. But then imagine if they had to have a relationship with every single one of the travel healthcare recruitment agencies that are out there. There are so many of them, over 100. There's no way they can maintain a relationship with all 100. So instead they use this software called a VMS. Agencies on one side can come and log in and see what are the needs out there for travelers. And hospitals have one place to go to put out, we need a traveler, here's our bill rate, here's our stipulations. So it's a way for them to communicate to each other. And the reason this is good is because you as a traveler can pick tons of different agencies and still have access to the same job. In the hospitals, this is great because they can also have access to tons of different agencies and see a lot of different candidates and pick the best one. It's meant to be a more non-biased place for hospitals and us as candidates to get to know each other. The other part of this is what's called an MSP. MSPs might use VMS as their software, but MSPs are actually agencies themselves. They're usually our mega players, our big agencies in the industry, like AMN or like Cross Country. They have tons of recruiters themselves, tons of travelers that are already in their system. And so first and foremost, if a hospital is using them as their MSP, they're telling that hospital, I guarantee I will fill the needs that you have. But what are they going to do? Of course, first, they're gonna look at the travelers already working for them in their system. That's how they'll make the most money. If they cannot place their own travelers, then they will put it out to the sub-vendors. These are the other agencies that are paying to use them as another way to get access to jobs. So those are the two different ways that a lot of agencies get jobs. And by using that, they're going to take a piece of the bill rate in order to pay for the software and pay for this part of how our industry works. So here we go. Coffee number one is going to go to our VMSs, MSPs. Typically, we might see 3 to 5% is of this bill rate, of this total pot of money, going to go to these guys. All right, I think that might be about 4%. So VMSs get the first 4%. Tune in on the next video, subscribe below, see these videos as they come out. The next video is going to be about the next stop of where our money goes, and that's going to be the company profit.